They're the twin sons of the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. Let's get into the video and find out who are Wiccan and Speed. Years ago, the Scarlet Witch used her chaos magic to conceive twin sons. In the process, she inadvertently used two fragments of souls that belonged to Mephisto to create them. Mephisto would manipulate Master Pandemonium into believing the kids were slivers of his missing soul, so he would find them and reabsorb them. Mephisto then took those souls from Master Pandemonium and reabsorbed them himself. But the souls had been so warped by Wanda's magic that they temporarily destroyed Mephisto, setting the souls free. It was believed the souls were destroyed, but they had actually survived. The soul of William was reborn as William Kaplan to the Kaplan family in New York's Upper West Side. The soul of Tommy was reborn Tommy Shepard to the Shepard family in Springfield, New Jersey. The two boys would grow up with their families, having no idea they were the children of the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. In his teen years, William, who was often called Billy, found himself the target of bullying due to his homosexuality. One day, as he sat in front of the Avengers mansion, he met his favorite Avenger, the Scarlet Witch, who gave him advice about his situation. She told him to stand up to that bully. So when his bully, John Kessler, was at it again, Billy stood up to him, and as he did, his powers manifested for the first time, and he almost killed Kessler. Shortly after that, Billy's good friend from school, Teddy Altman, aka Hulkling, found Billy sitting in front of the Avengers mansion as he often did. The two showed each other their powers and kissed for the very first time. Meanwhile, in Springfield, New Jersey, Tommy Shepard found himself arrested and placed in a high-tech juvenile detention center after he accidentally vaporized his school. Billy and Teddy were soon recruited by Iron Lad, a time-displaced version of Kang the Conqueror. Iron Lad had hacked into the deactivated Vision and accessed the failsafe program to learn the location of the next generation of Avengers. Since the Avengers had disbanded, Iron Lad was gathering a group of young heroes to train up to be ready for the impending attack from his future self, Kang the Conqueror. Billy took Iron Lad up on his offer and joined the Young Avengers going by the codename of the Asgardian. The Young Avengers would go on to defeat Kang the Conqueror, and Iron Lad would return to his place in the time stream. After the battle with Kang, Kate Bishop Hawkeye would suggest to Billy he change his codename to Wiccan. Later, Hulkling was kidnapped by the Super Skrull, and the Young Avengers decided to recruit some backup to help them rescue Hulkling. Using the failsafe program, Vision located Tommy Shepard in a juvenile detention center in New Jersey. The Young Avengers went to break him out and recruit him onto the team. Upon breaking out Tommy, the Young Avengers quickly noted how much Billy and Tommy looked like each other, stating they could pass for twins. They then went to rescue Hulkling, and during the rescue, Hulkling saved the Super Skrull, who revealed to them that Billy and Tommy were the reincarnated twin sons of the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. The current Vision accessed the previous Vision's memories and confirmed that the Vision and the Scarlet Witch did have twin boys named Billy and Tommy. Tommy would become a full-time member of the Young Avengers going by the codename of Speed. During the Superhuman Civil War, Billy and Tommy, along with the rest of the Young Avengers, were against the Superhuman Registration Act. The entire team was eventually captured and arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D., but they were rescued by Captain America and the Falcon. After the Civil War, Wiccan convinced Speed, who wasn't buying that they were the children of the Scarlet Witch and the Vision, to help him search for her. They searched all over Genosha and Wundagore in Transia. They then decided to check out the house that the Scarlet Witch and the Vision had lived in Cresskill, New Jersey. At the house, they encountered Master Pandemonium, who told them of their backstory but had no idea of the whereabouts of the Scarlet Witch. So after failing to find any signs of the Scarlet Witch, the two returned home. When the Skrulls' secret invasion began, Billy and Tommy, along with the other Young Avengers, fought on the front lines against the Skrull. During the siege on Asgard, Wiccan, Speed, and the Young Avengers helped to rescue the Fallen from Asgard. Later, Wiccan's powers would overload and the Avengers would put him under observation. Speed and the Young Avengers would break him out. The entire team then agreed to help them look for the Scarlet Witch. They were just about to take off when Magneto showed up and introduced himself as the boys' grandfather. Magneto wanted to find his daughter, so he accompanied Wiccan, Speed, and the Young Avengers to Transia. In Transia, they would meet their uncle Quicksilver and a fake Wanda who was revealed to be a Doombot. Wiccan would later sneak away from the team and teleport himself to Doom's castle in Latveria, where he discovered Wanda Maximoff. Wanda was amnesiac, had no powers, and was engaged to Dr. Doom. Speed, the Young Avengers, Magneto, and Quicksilver went to rescue Wiccan. Inside the castle, Wiccan told Wanda the story of the Scarlet Witch, trying to snap her out of her amnesia, but it didn't help. Meanwhile, the Avengers had arrived and a huge battle with Doom's Doombot army had broken out. The battle was stopped when Iron Lad showed up and teleported the Young Avengers and Wanda into the past. They were taken back to see the reanimated Jack of Hearts who exploded. After the encounter, Wanda's memories came flooding back and she remembered everything. Wanda also regained her powers, which her mind had repressed. She then used her powers to confirm that Billy and Tommy were truly her sons reincarnated. Speed has superhuman speed, stamina, agility, reflexes, and durability. He has the power of molecular acceleration, which allows him to generate hyperkinetic vibrations that can cause any solid object he directs the vibrations at to explode. He can also use molecular acceleration to walk through solid objects. Wiccan has a whole slew of powers, which include reality warping, astral projection, electricity generation, energy construct creation, flight, healing, teleportation, and the list just keeps going. Wiccan and Speed continue to adventure in the Marvel Universe, destined to play big roles in its future. Well, that's the origin of Wiccan and Speed. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Please smash that like button and drop a comment down below. It really helps the channel out. That'll do it for this video. We'll see you again real soon, but until then, I'm outie. Peace.